Osalia went through the crawl space and found a massive, like, fist-shaped ruby that almost looks like it could be used as a dagger. And when she grabbed it, the wall on that within that chamber fell, and this thing shot forwards at a super high speed. Right now, and it's Akeem's turn. You have 25 feet of movement, Akeem.
Okay. I'm actually... Okay, I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to expend that as my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Haste on... Let me see, hold on, let's see if I can reach him. No.
I don't think you can.
I can.
Yeah, it's not a cantrip.
Hold on. So, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Are we talking about the qualification for casting multiple spells in one round?
Yeah, even Quicken, because he did Banishment, which failed, and then he wanted to do Haste, so he couldn't do those even with Quicken.
True.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind then. Let me get back here. So what would I be able to cast if I cast that as bonus action?
You could cast a cantrip.
A cantrip. I got you. Never mind. I'll go ahead and expend the sorcery points, but I'm going to go ahead and move back 15 feet to here.
Okay.
Who,
What's up?
I was just asking who got that rod.
You have it. You standing there. You as your action, you did an intelligence check, and then you pulled out the rod.
Okay.
And examining the rod, you did not see a way to activate it.
Okay.
It is now the construct's turn. It blazes down the hall. Straight into you, Akeem.
Holy shit.
And it just it has, it can fucking boogie. It makes a freaking, oh, it shouldn't be at advantage. Let me just roll that again. Ooh, I think you're gonna be okay. Oh, 16?
That just hits.
16. So it slams into you. You suffer... Oh, well, I already rolled the thing, but you suffer 4... How did that... No, it just did the roll. I wanted it to do the damage. I'll just roll the damage. You suffer 37 points of bludgeoning damage when it careens into you. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Natural 20.
Hold on. Let me plug this in. Here we go. And boom.
You're knocked prone as it slams into you. And then it proceeds to roll over you towards the wall. You take another...
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
How many hit points do you have?
2.
Okay. Hold on.
So unless you just miss.
Well, it can't miss because it's just rolling over you now.
This is a very anime song we got going on right now.
Right? I don't know why.
You had 2 hit points?
You
I have
take
2 hit
as
points
it rolls
now.
over you, you take an additional 51 points of bludgeoning damage. So you are
Yeah.
unconscious as it rolls over you. Still alive, doesn't kill you outright. But it rolls over you and just continues on down the hall. To the end, right there. And that brings us to Osalia.
So maybe we should have called it.
Where am I in the initiative?
So the order is Baelen, Nephtus, Akeem, the Construct, Osalia.
Okay. Just trying to figure out where I'm at.
Is this candle any different from the rest? It looks a little different.
It's the same.
And you said this is a giant Minotaur skull.
Yeah, it's kind of like constructed off of that. Yeah. Now it's down there, but that's just like perspective of, I guess, how big and kind of weird it looks.
Oh, I see. I have the ruby, though?
You do.
I'm just gonna climb. Instead I have half movement, so 5, 10, 15. Hakeem's crushed.
He's a flatbread.
I'm gonna revert back into my normal form.
Okay. Still have the gem.
Actually, better yet, I'm gonna revert into a rhinoceros right from the giant constrictor snake, or right from the giant centipede.
Okay, and into a rhinoceros.
Yeah, and the things that I'm holding just merge into my form when I wild shape. So.
Yep. And now you're a rhinoceros at the end of the hall.
Do I have any of the rest of my movement?
You move 10 feet, so yeah.
That's funny. Okay. That's normal movement. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there.
Okay.
Trying to just basically fucking bash that shit, but I gotta get a running charge going.
Right. That brings us to Baelen.
Yeah. Let me turn rhythm down real quick. I mean, peeking forward, did Osalia change shape again?
Yeah, she's a giant rhinoceros now. You see a giant rhino at the end of the hall, and Akeem just battered and bruised on the ground.
Does Osalia look like she's steaming towards the...
Yeah,
fucking...
she's just galloping down the hall. Or stampeding.
Is it possible, like, I could, like... Yeah, I wanna...
I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place right now.
That's why I want to use 10.
Conscious.
Can I use 10 feet of movement to get here, and then use the rest of it to like drag fucking?
It's half movement to drag him.
I can use a bonus action to, or I can dash if I need to get him out
All
of there.
right.
And I want to pull him back behind us. Nephtus.
Okay. Yeah, it takes your everything you got, but you get him there, and you pull Akeem out of the way as the construct is like grinding to a stop and slowly starting to just shift gears and roll back towards Osalia now. But you get him out of the way. Anything else?
I love you.
Seriously, Akeem was fucking trouble there. I was like, oh man, he might die.
I don't think I have a. No, I'm good here.
Okay. That brings us to Nephtus.
Okay.
Baelen dragging Akeem's battered body, broken bones, everything just hashed you. What are you doing?
First off, as a bonus action, he gets 3 hit points of healing.
Akeem, you come back to. You are in pain. You have like your forearm is broken. You're just battered and beaten. One of your eyes is swollen shut. I mean, you literally just got hit by a truck.
I just wake up screaming. That's all you hear. Is, ah!
Well, you got hit by the truck, but then it like shoved you so
Yeah,
far
then
out in front of the truck that it
me.
just kept from continuing to roll over.
Out of curiosity, where's Zarak's initiative?
Roll for him real quick.
$15.
Okay,
Guess I underestimated how fast that fucking thing can move.
dude, fucking scoots.
Well, I was hoping I could get like far enough back to where it would like stop in front of me, kind of thing.
You can move 100 feet.
Holy shit!
Okay. As it was zooming past me, did I notice anything that might be like a slot for the rod?
Make a perception check for when that happened.
21.
You didn't see anything that looked like a slot where it would fit.
Okay. So, noticing that, knowing I have the rod, and noticing one particular candle that is out, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna dash. And I'm gonna go 5, and then just 5 feet into here.
It's literally you have to be hands and knees crawling in.
That's fine. I just want to be in here so that
Okay.
I'm not in the path of that thing.
Gotcha. So you get down to the end of the hall, crawl into the crawl space, moving past Osalia. Okay, Zarak's turn.
Okay, Zarak is gonna go.
Assuming Zarak had flown back to you, so he'd be like over here.
Okay.
Otherwise, he'd be super fucking dead right now.
What size would you say this little train that I just got hit by is?
He's gonna
Train?
inspect this thing here.
The candle
Yeah.
holder. Okay, make an investigation check.
15.
Looks like a candle holder.
Nothing special about it whatsoever.
Not anything that he sees. No.
Okay. And he's going to, since he's tiny, come in here with me.
Okay. Who's into there? No problem. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. This construct now barrels back down the hall towards Osalia. That's a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. I was gonna try and charge it.
But it's beat to the punch.
How the
Because
turn
it literally just the wheels shift and it barrels back in the other direction. That is.
Yo, this gym
20.
slaps.
27 points of bludgeoning damage, and you need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
just failed. You needed a 17. As it slams into you, it catches you off guard. You're not quite expecting it to rapidly fire back in the other direction. You're knocked prone. So theoretically, it should roll over you, but because it's so snug in the hull and just flattening out a rhinoceros doesn't make sense. What we'll say is what's happened is the wheel's just grinding against your head, and it's slowly smushing you. You can feel bones cracking as it's just pushing against you to try to get over you. You're gonna suffer another 55 points of bludgeoning damage as it's just grinding into you, trying to roll over on top of you.
We should have just called it, boys. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, that knocked the rhinoceros form out. That was 22 and then 55?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the end of its turn.
Okay.
22.
But it didn't pass through him, right?
Not real damage.
It didn't know, because it doesn't make, theoretically, if you just followed it per the rules, it runs over her and keeps going. Didn't make sense to me. How could it run over a rhinoceros when it's as tall as the ceiling and then keep going? So we'd say,
Right.
on her next turn, now that she's, medium-sized again, if she was still there, it would run over her.
Cool. Well, it stopped it.
For now.
Yeah.
Everybody get your shots in now. That's all we get.
Well, good news is we can bait it out, I guess.
But it is your turn now, Ursalia.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Stampede it with your, thick ass thighs. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Thick thighs save lives, baby.
That's right. That's right.
I just want to grow to suffocate me to death between her legs right now.
Right?
Fuck yeah, dude.
No
Go out
better
and
way to
get
go.
the
If I had to choose a way, hey baby.
Oh, there's no one in the way. Isn't that great? Let's give it the old college try.
I've never understood that.
Sorry, what were you doing? Make an make an intelligence check real quick. I'll throw you guys a bone.
Oh,
If you
okay.
get- it's
Ah,
Bro.
maybe a little bone. I don't know how much
bone?
this will actually be helpful.
Hey, get a little bone. 10.
I'll give it to you. Looking at it real quick, doesn't have arms or legs. You could probably move away from it. Nothing to just
Oh.
reach out and hit you with if you tried to move away from it on your
No,
turn.
I feel you. I've not gotten a chance to use this spell before.
oh,
Fun.
fucking spicy.
Dex save. Doesn't this thing strike you as being super dexterous though? This thing's dex is literally 1.
So I'm gonna move back full distance and then erupting earth the hallway.
Choose a point you can see. Nice, I like it. So the ground, you move away from it as it's starting to slowly grind its wheels again, just rearing up, and as you move back, you throw your hands out. The earth underneath and in front of it shoots up. It's gonna, what's your DC? 18. It
18?
literally cannot succeed because it has a -5. So it fails. And then the ground in front of it is now difficult terrain for 20 feet. And it
Yeah,
takes
so-
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Right.
Okay.
So all of this 20-foot cube.
Step on my cubes.
You want to just mark that for me, the area? And that brings us to Baelen.
I just have a question. What was the difference between his dex save and my, I guess, Constitution? Never mind.
Are you talking about your banishment?
Yes.
because banish. It was the effect of what the banishment did was like that the creature cannot be banished. So it wasn't really the kind of save it was making.
All right.
It was the effect of the spell that you were doing.
I got you. Okay, just wondering.
No worries.
I guess I'm going to try and like whack it with a flamey sword. Know what I'm saying?
Okay, go for it. You should stay there after you're done hitting it.
It's a 21 hit.
Yeah, 21 hit.
That's a 34 radiant damage.
Nice.
And the DM told me to stay here, so I'm going to stay here.
So you quickly run out, carve through part of the stone.
I'm just going to go to here.
And then dart back into the hallway. That brings us to Nephtus.
All right. Okay. Gonna go out on a limb here. Cause fuck Zarak.
I was gonna say, I'm
5, 10, 15. Gonna try to like stick this where the candle would go.
Okay, you stick it. Nothing.
Cool. Cool.
Guys are overthinking that rod so much.
I mean, you said there's no way for me to activate it.
That you can see.
Is it really good? It's not surprising. Yeah, seriously. Cheers. Love you.
Okay, fuck it. As a bonus action, I'm going to heal myself.
Okay.
For 21 points.
Right.
And I'm going to... I'm going to hold out the rod and just say stop.
Okay. Nothing. You hold it out, it's barreling, gonna barrel straight towards you.
What type of magic is this rod?
I mean, it wouldn't be the time. With your detect magic, when you, or identify when you did it, it would have just been... I'm not even sure. Just I wouldn't know off the top of my head. It's not super pertinent unless you have a reason for asking.
I was just kind of curious. Like, nothing... Yeah, anyways.
Can I, like, hit the rod? Hit the top of it?
You smack the top, nothing's happening, nothing.
Yeah, like, blow on it like the old Nintendo games. So, are you guys working?
Nothing.
Alright.
Anything else, Nephtus?
When he identified it, it didn't say, yo, like, tickle me in the spot to work.
Nothing.
I mean, identify literally wholly identifies the item, so...
Yeah, and literally, what you gather from it is that rod has one purpose, to destroy a construct named Napaka. That is all it does. It doesn't tell you how to do it.
And I'm assuming that for some reason, we know that this is Napaka.
Yeah, because on the ceiling it says Napaka. So you're assuming that this is Napaka.
I mean, I literally wasn't here for that, so...
No, the ceiling literally says Awaken Napaka in blood. And then...
I knew Dan wasn't here, it was just funny that it's... on the ceiling above it, it says Napaka.
I'm sorry, the spell Identify literally says you learn its properties and how to use them.
Okay. Hit it with the rod.
Okay. If I still have an action to hold, I'm gonna hold my action until it's next to me, and then I'm gonna smack it.
Hey. Yes, that is how it's used, by hitting.
Well, shit, we could have done that if we had Bentar in the group.
We'll see what happens. Okay, that brings us to...
Dude, Asalia is playing the world's like greatest game of Trust Fall right now, standing behind fucking Nephthys.
That's why I healed myself and put myself in front of her. Wait,
literally. No. Okay, Akeem, you're up.
Okay, well, I'm going off the basis that I had no idea that I heard any of that.
Yep.
So I'm gonna peek my head out
Okay.
and cast Disintegrate.
All right.
That'll do it.
What save? Is that a dex?
Yeah, I'll just
It's a
post
dex
it.
save. It can't pass your DC, so just
Yeah, no,
roll
you just
damage.
die.
69 force damage. Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
giggity, bro.
That's a fucking roll right there. And you didn't even roll that great.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Disintegrate's a fun
That's actually a
spell. We love
71.
that
That's
spell,
actually
right,
71.
guys?
No, it's not because that only applies to fire spells.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Hey, props to you though. Props to you.
I keep it in my
Okay.
mind now.
So it takes 69 points of damage as
I mean, when you look at it,
What
the
are
minimum
you
damage-
considering this creature size though? Like bigger than large?
well, you'd have to kill it for that thing to take effect, but it is large size. Like you'd have to kill it to actually disintegrate it, which it survived. But when you come around the corner and shoot it with the disintegrate spell, you hit it in the back and you take a large chunk out of the back. No, obviously no effect or anything to it, like personality wise, like, but you come around the corner, you stick out your finger and focus, and a green beam of energy releases from your finger and just smashes right into the back of it. And then what are you doing? It's like you disintegrate part. It's still getting ready to roll straight towards Nephtus and Osalia.
Sick. Let's go ahead and just move the fuck out of the way, cause
All right,
that's my 30 feet right there.
gotcha.
Well, that's actually like 25, but whatever.
Zarak.
I have an idea.
Okay,
Since
I know what you're thinking already.
since I'm holding the rod out, could I have Zarak grab it and go smack it?
You can certainly try.
Ah, let's go, baby!
Allahu Akbar.
Okay.
Zarak flies over to you, grabs the rod.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Make an attack roll.
Wait, like,
Roll a d20. Let's start with that.
Oh yeah! Hell yeah!
oh yeah!
You fucking
Zarak
react.
flies up with the rod and its feet, like, dives towards it with the rod pointing forwards. And for a second, like, Zarak thinks he's missed because there's no resistance. None. He flies forward, but the rest of you watch as Zarak flies towards it. The second the rod contacts Napaka, it turns to dust and just completely disintegrates onto the ground.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, my dude.
Hell yeah!
Oh my
Oh
fuck.
yeah!
No shot.
No shot, bro. No shot.
Holy
GG.
fucking shit, dude.
GG's my man.
You will look unto Zarak as though he is a god. Rolled a natural fucking 20, dude.
Wild.
Out of curiosity, how many hit points does that thing have left?
Like 29.
Ah. Okay, I mean, it's still, that was an epic moment.
So
Okay,
did
so I got
my force actually do anything like pushing it wise, or did it just?
It wouldn't have pushed it, no, but you
Took
freaking
a
nailed
huge
the
chunk
shit
out
out of it with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, force is just the type of damage.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like a force means actually like, hey, I'm gonna push it too if I hit it.
No.
So it's
Okay.
turned to
I
dust.
want
Only-
to show Neff Ruby.
It gone.
What?
There's a spiked ruby in that room. That's the reason I went in there in the first place.
Make a history check. I'd say anyone else looking at the ruby can make a history check as well.
I'm literally just like on the ground crying right now. Like, that's all I had, guys. That's all I had, guys.
23.
Nice. You do recognize this with the 23. You needed a 20. This ruby, I mean, it's crazy that in the time period of what you're assuming is 2 days, you come across 2 incredibly, I mean, mythical, really, items, right? This one, not from you know less about than the black opal crown. However, you do recognize this as the Eye of Zaltek. For centuries, and you're very well read. So you would know that for centuries, this ruby surmounted the Great Pyramid in Nexal, which was the capital city of the Mazatlan Empire.
Aztecan?
Yeah.
So it's from a different continent?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The gem is a relic of the cult of Zaltek. It was used as a dagger and has plunged into the hearts of, I mean, more sacrifices than you could ever imagine.
Can I roll a check to know who Zaltek is amongst the Pantheon?
Sure.
Did I do that as well?
Yeah. What did you guys get here?
29.
Nice. Okay, so you know a decent bit, right? Was the god of war and violence. He was also known as the bringer of war, eater of hearts, and the most bloodthirsty of all the Maztecan gods. So that would be like the basic knowledge that you had on him, and like kind of what he represents and stands for.
Neat. You said it's a dagger?
It's a ruby that could be used as a dagger. And to the right buyer, and it's a ceremonial piece. But to the right buyer, you could, I mean, you can't even, it's hard to imagine how much money you could get for it.
That's pretty cool. I'm going to hang on to it since I've got, relics of this like fire snake god and, symbols of Ubtao
And that's what we gathered with 29.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
That's cool. Perhaps we could identify to see if this comes with any kind of cursed or blessed properties.
I can do that.
If you still have it, the next time we do some downtime, then we can do it then.
Sure.
So I'm literally just like crawling on the ground at this point, like trying to get the people like, hey.
I'm in.
Well, I'll go over and heal him.
I was
also
actually
think
about to ask.
It might not be a bad idea just to go ahead and identify it so that nothing bad happens.
Get 18 health.
Who?
Ooh, I'm fucking full, bitch.
Me, I got 3 health points left.
94, brother. With an 18 AC, how does that make you feel?
Yes, I mean, I do see Baelen's point here.
But I don't want anything blowing up on us.
Are you okay? Do you have something in your throat? I'm literally just like giving him like the biggest stink eye. Like, to imply, like, time and place, dude. Time and place.
Feels bad. R.I.P.
What are you guys doing now?
I would like to identify this thing.
Okay, you identify it. Can be used as a standard dagger.
Yep.
I don't have it written up, so I'll give you guys something typed up later. But you can use it if it administers the killing blow to a creature with a soul. It then captures their soul.
For a release at any time, or like
Kind of like that.
You can then use it again and if you plunge it into the heart of a body, of a dead body, and you plunge it into the heart of a dead body, you can then choose a soul that has been captured in the gem and put it into that body.
Oh, that's spicy.
Oh, shit.
That is super
You
spicy.
have to know the specific soul that you are transferring.
That is crazy.
You know what this means?
What does that mean, Eddie?
It means that if we used this to kill any of our enemies here on out, we would keep their souls rather than the soulmonger.
Yeah.
And we can, I guess, bring them back into a corpse and then kill them for realsies.
I mean, I feel like the details of that is something to wait until Josh has it typed up. But there are certain thoughts that go through my head here. I'm not going to lie.
Elidov. How are we going to get Elidov's soul back?
Oh, destroying the soulmonger, obviously.
Alright, well, I'm going to keep this
Duh,
thing.
3-head.
I'm not gonna keep it from the group, especially Nephtus. This seems like something he may be interested in.
Potentially.
Oh, what if you killed yourself with it?
There's one of the thoughts.
Man, that's a good-looking guy. Stabs him and then
In the background, and like record scratch scene stops. Lifestyles of the rich and the famous.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Okay.
I can keep going, but it'd get inappropriate real fast.
Well, that's spicy. Now that that's handled, now what?
Fuck, dude, that was bullshit.
Well, I know that I'm getting kind of tired.
Oh, this is a curtain. This is a curtain.
Yes, that's the curtain that I described to the party. Has the gargoyle behind it that has 4 arms, one of which is laying on the ground. There's an inscription that says something to the effect of, I need to hold 3, and then 3 more, and then 3 more to open the door.
Open the door. Ooh.
Penises.
This sounds fairly complicated.
I mean,
Yeah,
maybe me, Baelen, and Akeem should just, go over there and, behind the curtain so it's not, an affront to Asalia. Kind of stick our,
Whoa.
I want to see it.
Sorry. Took a second for me.
I knew I smelled something burning.
You just stay back, Osalia.
This is a man's job.
Y'all are dumb.
Oh my lord.
Well, that's up to everybody else.
Asalia didn't notice any hidden doors back here or anything.
The gem was back there. That was it.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to lay on the ground and fall asleep where I'm at.
Are you guys taking a short rest for Akeem?
I mean, I'll take a short rest too.
The way you phrased that was like.
Go ahead. For brevity, you guys take a short rest. Nothing happens.
I can
Cool.
watch for just for flavor.
Okay. Baelen patrols, watches around.
I'm at
92.
94 out of 94 hit points. Akeem, how does that feel?
I hate you. That's how that feels.
18 AC and a mantle of spell resistance.
Feels like somebody played their character correctly.
Well, I got lucky with this the mantle of spell resistance. And then
What?
my hit
Yeah,
points are actually, I feel like, pretty average.
I always forget what the short rest shit is. It's the
Um,
number of levels you are with. What?
So you have your hit dice that you can roll.
Yeah.
You roll each one plus your con mod. You can roll any number of hit dice you want. The maximum you can have is a number equal to your level. You only regain up to half of your maximum total on a short rest.
So you should have 11 of them and you can roll right now.
Right. I do. I just That's my con plus my.
And everybody gets the temporary hit points too.
$104, how does that feel, Akeem? 69 almost.
16. I have 124.
Dude, both of us start completely fresh. 1v1 Asalia versus Baelen. Who wins?
Is this what you guys are talking about during your short rest?
Yes.
No cap. Asalia 100%.
Why 100%?
Moon Druid.
He's the right rogue to solo a druid though, because he gets a sneak attack.
No matter what. Basically, it was sunlight.
I'm not going to talk strategy in the off chance that a BR happens at some point in this group.
I feel
Which
like
I
when this campaign
so
is
want.
completely done, we should do a BR.
I want that so
Absolutely.
badly. It's actually kind of crazy. I think it'd be so fucking fun.
When the campaign is over, we'll do a BR with all
Absolutely.
the characters.
Yeah, I think like low key, even though I was gone, probably a decent place to call it.
I was,
There
just
is a-
about to, I was just about to ask, like,
There is a place I'd like to get to, just so you guys have something to think about. If we want to try
Okay.
for 15 minutes to see if we get there.
I'm
Don't
down.
know if we'll get there in 15 minutes.
Yeah, we definitely can.
Asalia? Good for 15 more minutes?
Dude, my guy needs a foot pedal like Dan, apparently. Fucking weirdo, bro.
Okay, but what do you guys? So which way are you guys heading?
The only way?
Go in the
I'm in.
direction of that objective you want us to go to.
Definitely not working like that. If it looks like we're not going the right way, we're just gonna end the session. For that objective.
I mean, if we don't want to do anything with that statue, it doesn't seem like there's a point to it at this. Well, I mean, we need to.
No, you can definitely do something with the statue too.
I'm not talking to you, dude. Fuck.
Close the session there, guys. I thought you were talking to me.
I mean, to be truthfully honest, with the way I'm assuming everybody wants to kind of go, it's probably best just to end it here.
Okay.
Because we're probably gonna want to go several different directions since there's
Why? There's
a
only
few
two.
different entrance points.
Then we can end it here.
There's like. Wait,
I mean,
there's
realistically, from this angle of attack, there's two directions. To the boat, or deeper into the pentagons.
Well, we can also try to figure out the statue, but I was legitimately asking. I was like, I mean, is there anything we can try to open that door that the sign says?
I don't have 3 of anything.
I mean, I think I thought was
That's my point. Is we're gonna sit here and spend more time thinking about what we need to do rather than getting to where we want to go. So,
Could you repeat that fucking gargoyle inscription one more time? Or just copy paste it if you can.
Yeah, I gotta find it again.
3 is what I need. 3 more, and then 3 more will open the door. Something like that.
Something to that effect.
Oh, gold?
And it's got
so
upturned
not-
hands that are meant to hold something small, basically.
the
I
nine
use gold.
things.
I do that with gold.
3 gold pieces, nothing happened. You place
And then 3 more, and then still 3 more.
3 gold pieces in each one hand, and there's nothing happens.
Well, see, I have this bag of rocks.
I honestly thought it might have had something to do with hands. Like, he has 3 hands, one of them's on the floor, but you can always do with more hands. You could jack off more guys and stuff, you know?
Wow.
True.
That escalated quickly.
I like it.
That's kind of sus, I'm not gonna lie.
And there's nothing else like
okay, but
particular about the gargoyle. It's.
You can make
Let's
an
make it-
investigation
let's make-
check.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so we are going to continue on with this.
What are you doing, Dan?
21.
You do notice, like, there's a dust at the base of the gargoyle.
Does it look like it might be from the gargoyle, or does it look like it's coming from elsewhere? Is it like a?
Check.
19.
Looking at it, it's a very fine, shiny dust.
Very fine, shiny dust. Have a particular coloration.
Colors, multiple colors. A little red, a little blue. Some of it is almost,
Is it possibly crystalline,
could be.
or does it seem more metallic?
Definitely not metallic.
Okay. Going to ask Asalia, do you have extra gems?
Several.
Would you be willing to attempt? As I point out the dust laying around the gargoyle.
Yes, absolutely.
I want to high five all the hands.
They break your fingers. I go through my pack and get a small bag of gems.
Okay.
I have 10 miscellaneous gems worth 50 gold apiece.
Okay.
I also have 7 gems worth 10 gold apiece, so those are less valuable, but I'm not really worried about it. I'm going to use 9 of these 10 50 gold gems.
Okay. You placing one in each hand?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, so as you place one in each hand, once there's one in each of the hands, they close. And when they open, the gems are turned
Oops.
to dust, and the dust falls on the ground. The first time, after you place 3 in. When you
Place 3 more in.
Same thing. And open.
I do 3 more.
And open. And when they open this 3rd time, you look at the fist that is on the ground, you hear it move, and the fist opens, and the Eye of Zaltak is in it, and you tap your pocket, and it's gone. But it's in the fist of the gargoyle's hand now.
Why?
What the fuck?
Josh.
Yeah.
I take the last gem out of that a little sack of gems, put it in the other sack of gems, and then I collect all that gem dust.
Okay, yeah, you scoop it up off the ground. There's actually a little bit more, probably worth at least 3 more gems. Actually 9 more worth of gems, sorry. So 18 gems worth of gem dust.
Okay.
900 gold worth of gem dust.
And Nephtus just kind of like looking at what transpired. Aside from the gem dust, that was fucking stupid.
Yeah, not
It's like we could have avoided that entire interaction with that.
Well, it said it opened a door. I thought perhaps
You know, like an actual door.
not a dimensional one.
Fucking stupid tomb.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
I want to take 2 of the 10 gold gems and put 1 in each hand,
Okay.
and then take 1 500 gold diamond and put that in the last hand.
Okay. Nothing happens at the time. The Eye of Zaltak is still in that other fist.
Oh, okay. Can I would like to take that eye back.
Okay, you take it out. That fist closes again.
What happens to the gems?
And when it closes, the fists close again and open, and they're turned to dust.
I collect the 500 gold of diamond dust.
Okay.
Easy. Alright, so, to the boats or to the pentagons? So I suspect...
the boats.
Shall we?
They had
I'm like,
delicious crab there.
how do we get this thing out of here? This is the easiest way of pulverizing diamonds I've ever seen in ever anywhere.
Well, I would assume by killing or taking control of Asarak.
Enough.
3-head.
Mhm. Which way are you guys heading?
To the boats?
I'm gonna
Is there
head
nothing
back,
behind it?
head back to the boat.
Yeah, there was nothing else in that area. Like, if you move there,
Oh.
that's where you see.
Yeah, that behind the curtain is where the statue is.
Guess we go to the boats.
To
That's
the boats.
You guys, the boats were that way. You guys are going down towards the Pentagon right now, which is, oh, there you go.
Boats and hoes.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker. Take a look at me.
The door is closed again. It was unlocked last time.
Suspicious.
I'll move out of the way so Baelen can work his magic again.
Yeah, we just twisted the knob.
Yeah.
Well, it definitely isn't gonna be me.
Nephtus didn't actually see that, so.
Fuck you guys, alright?
No, seriously, Nephtus was up the staircase in case something exploded.
Just try twisting the door.
I tried the knob.
The knob turns.
I open the door.
The door opens.
I enter the space.
The space opens.
I follow behind.
Make a perception check. Whoever's standing out there. So it looks like it's Nephtus and Usalia right now.
Well, I was going to.
Wow, tentacle porn appears and grabs it.
Vile tentacle porn? Correct.
I just kind of nudged Nephtus. I'm like, hey man, these
You
crabs are
noticed-
really awesome
Who got the
for
19?
eating.
Usalia, you notice towards the top of the river, or not river, cave underneath, floating, is a over 20-foot long creature in the water.
Man,
About 10 feet deep or so. The water is very murky. You can't see beyond maybe 15 feet deep in the water when you're looking over, aside from the phosphorescent lights, which you know now are those crabs.
which are delicious.
And then you hear both you and Nephtus in your heads at the same time, but you wouldn't know that you're both hearing it. Welcome to my lake,
Oh shit.
Usalia. And you hear separately, Nephtus. Nephtus.
What about Zarak? Does he not hear it?
No.
Oh shit, boy! He's a god now!
I respond in my mind, assuming it can hear me, and graciously introduce myself as a solitary druid of Cholt.
What do you need? Yes,
And
Fireball that motherfucker.
I actually would do the same as a
Alright.
warlock of Kellum for.
I just look back. Are you guys
know.
talking about crabs? They're
I know
good.
what you stand for and serve. I know why you are here. You seek to destroy the Soulmonger.
Yes, absolutely.
Unequivocally.
You look for the final key.
Yes.
It is in my lake. I may be inclined to let you take it for a price.
And what is that price?
I repeat the same.
Aura. Bring me Gora's head, and I will let you take the key.
Aura?
Gora, Gorra.
Oh, I thought I misheard. Alright, guys. Apparently we're going off to the Nether Realm. Fighting Shao Kahn to get somebody's fucking head.
Nephtus, reading through the Journal of Withers, you would recognize that that was his name before he was enslaved by, or not necessarily enslaved, but came into allegiance with Asarak.
I am more than enthused to fulfill your request.
Then go get me the head. Bring it here and throw it in the lake. And I will allow you to retrieve the key from the bottom.
Is there any... I know this may seem odd, seeing as this is a mutually beneficial agreement, but for that same purpose, do you know anything that could help us achieve both of our ends? Help me help you.
Sneak up on Withers. He possesses a jewelry, a powerful magic item that lets him arrive anywhere in the tomb that he pleases at any time. If you're going to strike him, he needs to be quick and lethal, or he will escape. For reference, looking at this aboleth, you get a pretty good look at it too now, Nephtus. But both of you have done some reading. Your typical aboleth is not this big. This is a big fucking aboleth.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I want to go do it.
100%.
I tell it with haste. I will fulfill your wishes.
Can we like get ideas on where it might be located? Because
As you're saying this out loud, you hear in your head, I don't know your name.
and I mentioned back, obviously not out loud, that I'm Akeem. Or my name is Akeem. I shouldn't say like I'm Akeem, like you should know who I am, but
Akeem. Perhaps his office again.
I'm here to help my friends. Obviously, I'm saying this where they can't hear.
In your head?
Yes, I'm assuming that that thing is speaking to me in a voice
Then help
in my
your
head.
friends and bring me Gora's
Is there a direction we should go?
up.
Then I'll leave it up to my friends, and that's all I say.
No response. Is there anything else you guys wanted to add to this conversation for now?
Only that I am intrigued yet not surprised that our interests should align so well, and that I wholeheartedly wish to accomplish this task.
Doubt that our interests are wholly aligned, but for now, at this divergent, at this intersection, they are the same.
That is what I meant.
Then I ask it, quietly or whatever. Is it possible to take one of these boats?
She gonna show you. She's like, my words are.
To what end?
Is it a quicker way? Is it a quicker path to exceeding this goal?
Staircase from which you came is the quickest way.
And I just nod and gesture of thank you. Thank you. I just look at them and I go, this person is telling us to go up. That's what I got. Staircase from where we came. That's what I said. That's what I said to him.
Yeah, basically, we need to kill Withers, which is long overdue. Let's go get that fucking short, ugly little motherfucker. Maybe next time, because I'm falling asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was the point to get.
We're definitely not gonna go fight Withers right now, you crazy kid.
Well, we're just gonna banish him, hold our actions, and hold fucking all the most powerful spells and just delete him. What do you mean? It's that easy. 3-head.
Well, that's where
You
we'll
have-
end it.
As long as Akeem gets that banishment off.
True.
I got it. Out of the way.
Use your Shadow Wolf first, and then use banishment. I think that'll work.
Right.
All right, guys.
Maybe you don't have to fight a swimming penis creature.
Yeah, I feel like the worst thing about that entire fight would be the water.
That's what the boats are
just-
for, duh.
It would, yeah, it would just
Should work.
make-
That would work swimmingly.
Pun intended.
That thing.
Yep.
That thing is like massively huge.
Yeah.
Is it huge?
It's
huge.
It's a huge freaking guy.
It's fucking huge.
Aboleths are, for the record, out of RP. Basically primevals.
They existed before the gods.
Yep.
Jeremy,
What?
use your Hound of Ill Omen as your bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
because
It imposes
hound-
disadvantage.
while the Hound is within 5 feet of the target
Hell
has
yeah.
disadvantage on saves against spells that you cast.
All right, y'all. Well, thanks for
So
stopping
use
by.
your bonus
you
action,
enjoyed
summon
it.
the Hound
I did.
next to,
Sorry about the power outage. Can't really control
Withers.
that.
and then
But yeah.
impose
Keep it classy.
disadvantage
Stay
on a
happy. Stay healthy.
banishment
Stay
spell.
safe. Love yourselves and love each other. All right.
Nice.
Peace out, y'all.
See, that's why we keep you guys around.
Hell, I mean, or